Hello everyone, I am SS the Showstopper, and today is the 15th of August 2023. Now, I just want to speak quickly on the situation that has been going on social media in the case of Brittany, who was allegedly assaulted, according to her, at a party that she went to. Many witnesses have come forward, even the person who she had a brawl with, who is a DJ slash, I think, selector, and he spoke his side of the story about him, she coming up on stage, and she was very disrespectful, very foul. She was saying all these kind of caustic things and disrespecting him, his mother, disrespecting people in the crowd, and wanting to take the mic out of his hand. I think he said at one time that he gave her the mic, but then he decided not to give it back to her because she was being disrespectful and stuff like that, and that she was drunk, or maybe she was acting drunk, and she was hitting him at the side. And his situation is that he met in an accident and he still has pain. He has to stand one place on the stage. He can't move around. And I think a witness, another person, came out in his defense and was saying the same thing, that he had an accident and he can't move around. And so he had to stay in one position, of which she came on stage and she was hitting him, and he warned her to stop. And she proceeded to continue. And so he had to, in his defense, he had to defend himself by hitting her or pushing her, something like that. And she went on the ground and stuff like that. Now, my message here is to black women in particular. No, when we see these kind of things, I just spoke about the stereotype in so many videos, the stereotype of black people that the media puts out. Black people, in particular black women, need to understand something, and something clear. The average black woman, they say, according to science, has the strength or the power of an Asian man or Chinese man. That's what they say. So black women are robust, right? Black women are robust. They are very strong. Now, what I have been seeing on social media floating around is that, and based on a lot of evidence that has been presented to me and to a lot of people, black women are very masculine, very masculine. They say that black women look like black men. I don't consider it as an insult, because Latin women look like Latin men, Chinese women look like Chinese men, Indian women look like Indian men. That's not the point that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the behavioral. I'm trying to get into, not only are they masculine, they are extremely aggressive, and it's not a stereotype. It's not necessarily a stereotype. It is a fact. Not all black women. Some are very fair, some are very feminine, some want to be light, some want to be seen like a ballerina, some want to be seen fair and feminine. However, on a grand scale, a lot of black women are very masculine and very what? Overly aggressive. Very masculine and very overly aggressive, and they convince themselves mentally. You see, when you can convince yourself of something of the unnatural, when you can convince yourself of the unnatural, something is seriously wrong with you. They convince themselves that they have the power to go up against any man across the board, whether it be another black man, whether it be whoever it is. They have the power to and the strength to go up against any man. No, I said it before that Brittany needs to move with security. You might not consider yourself famous, or you might not consider yourself a regular person, but you're on social media and you're doing very frightening things, and you're gaining attention of a lot of people across the island. And they're saying that you are the #1 TikToker. I think it was quite Perry before. I think you upseat him, and they say that you are the #1 TikToker. You are making a lot of money. According to you, you should move with security. Now, if you're stepping out of place and you're misbehaving, your security will tell you that, listen, because it's for your own good and they're protecting you, providing that these people are professional. They will escort you or tell you that we have to go now because this place is hostile, or you are becoming hostile and people are going to retaliate, people are going to defend themselves, or people are going to attack you. You understand me? The situation that I'm seeing where people are blaming the guy, unfortunately, for black women, I cannot blame the guy, because I cannot think of a man out there who is going to accept and walk away or turn a blind eye in the middle of their work while on stage being a DJ, having someone disrespecting them blatantly to their face and their mouth salivating and stuff like that, and you're disrespecting the person, telling them about their mother, telling them about themselves, disrespecting people in the patrons in the crowd and stuff like that. That's not cool. The average man is not going to accept that. Whether you are a woman or you are a man or you are even a child, you will still get your ass beaten. You said and send you home crying. So you know you don't do it again. You understand me? And people are talking about it because she don't live with gunman and because she don't deal with a bad man and because if she was with a bad man, the bad man would not have her out there behaving like that and provoking a mass of people to turn the light on him, because he's gonna have to come to defend her, and in defending her, he's waking up 100 different families. So that then and there you create so many enemies on himself. No bad man or whoever out there well-thinking person is going to allow that. So with the situation where they're talking about Brittany is innocent and the guy is wrong, and no, a person can never be wrong for defending themselves. Whether it be a woman, you want to hop into femininity. This is what I realize with black women. They are extremely aggressive, very disrespectful and foul at the mouth. And they think that what they do on the internet, you can actually say to people in their face and you'll walk away and it be a safe place for you. If you go to quite a few places, it will not work. You want to take yourself to Alaska, one of the whitest states, or Mississippi, or one of those whites, and think that you're going to say these things and do the same thing, and you are going to get away with it in every avenue or every space that you find yourself in. It doesn't work like that. You have to know how to conduct yourself in public. Wasn't it like a few months ago she had a brawl somewhere in Negril and she turned on a live saying that someone beat her up or they robbed her or something like that? No, it is constant behavior. This is a constant behavior, and I don't know why people are making excuses. Oh, I forgot. I know why. These are people who are low vibration people just like her, shiftless people just like her, unintelligent people just like her. So they don't think before they act. They act and then they think. They speak, then they think. They act, then they think. They don't think, then they act. You understand me? These are people who do the opposite. They don't know left from right. They don't know good from bad. So at all times, they want to be a victim. They want to be the aggressor and be the victim at the same time. You understand me? Brittany, you're learning tough lessons. It's called life lessons. You get your ass beat. You hop on a flight and go to New York and you behave like that. Now you see why there are always a brawl at a club somewhere, whether it be Miami, whether it be New York, whether it be LA, those major cities, Boston, wherever, Philadelphia, there's always a brawl because there are people who drink and use it as an excuse to misbehave and be very disrespectful to people, assaulting people and thinking that they are going to get away with it. They are celebrities, and speaking of celebrities, there are celebrities who are white who are banned from certain clubs. So just know that there are people out there who are celebrities who are white, who are banned from certain clubs. They are banned from certain hotels. They are banned from certain airlines. They are also what? Banned from certain countries because of their behavior. People are saying that they stole her watch or they did this or they did that. Girl, you have to learn to move with security. If you're not too bright, you need to get bright people in your corner. So for the older folks who are on the internet and cussing education, and I don't know why they want to corrupt. Everybody is on a field to corrupt the younger mind and cussing education, to corrupt the younger minds, thinking that education is BS because it can make money off YouTube, it can make money off social media, off TikTok. So F education and stuff like that. Now you see why it's important to have an educated person in your corner, because they would have told Brittany that, Brittany, you're going out, you need security. Not sure if she's going to listen, but then, you know, at the end of the day, the evidence would have presented itself that she was advised before or repeatedly to get moved with security and stuff like that, and cut down on the maniacal behavior that's on the internet. You understand me? But no, you can't tell people anything once they're making a lot of money. They think that they're always right. They develop God complex. They think that they become narcissists. They become self-absorbed and stuff like that. And this is the result of it. You cannot go in public space and think that the disrespectful behavior that you perform on social media, you're going to do it in public and get away with it, especially to individuals directly. No, it will not work. If you are go to anywhere, like I mentioned, if it was any other city, for those in Kingston, for those in other parishes that are talking about they jealous of Brittany and the bad mind, you take her. Book her for a party in Kingston. Book her for a party in Spanish Town. Take her and let she become your problem. Because what's going to happen, I'm telling you, Brittany, talking to Brittany right now and talking to those who are supporting her and following her to the end of the earth with the nonsense that she's doing, thinking it's okay. What's going to happen now is that everywhere there is a party, people are going to what? Prepare for her. People are going to prepare for the bullshit. And wherever it is that she show up, people are going to prepare to defend themselves and protect themselves because they know that they're dealing with lunacy. They're dealing with idiotic behavior, somebody who will lose self-control in public spaces. So when RTboss coming out and reading up and saying that well, he predicted it a month ago that she was going to be harmed and stuff like that. But when he come up and he wants to say that they shouldn't have done this. Listen, if a person is punching your lights out in protection of themselves, they're not going to say, oh, let me not punch her in the face, let me punch her on the arm because that's a money shot. It doesn't work like that. And they're talking about it's not admissible in court. Yes, it is admissible in court. Self-defense is admissible in court. If you're harassing me and you're assaulting me and you're disrespecting me and I protect myself by punching you in the face, once it is reported and I have witness there, then case closed. It will be thrown out. So I don't know what you people are talking about. But like I said, she has gone at the audience of low vibration people, people that are unintelligent, people who just want to be loud. And when you listen to these women, they just want to be loud and bulldogging and overly aggressive. And it's just such a turn off. You can hear the extreme masculine aggression and venom in their voices when they're cussing and speaking. It is just as foul as ever. My God, it is as foul as ever. And they're thinking that they're right because you're loud. No, you're not right because you're loud. You are trying to generate a choir for being loud and wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not a case wherein, oh, because she was drunk and she's a woman. No, femininity doesn't work like that. You're feminine all day, every day. You can't be bulldogging, threatening people, assaulting people, and you want to walk around, you know, you're ready to break fight, you're ready to punch, you're ready to stab, you're ready to this all day, every day. And the moment a guy comes up and decides that he's going to defend himself or protect himself from you, oh, you hit a woman, no, but that's why you don't get protection. And it's women like you who help to discredit real victims of domestic violence. Women like these help discredit real victims of domestic violence. Because you want to behave aggressive, you want to behave violent towards people, and then you're going to use alcohol as an excuse. And right after that, when people protect themselves and you end up you end up being hurt in the process, then you want to hop into, oh, I was innocent and I didn't do anything wrong. It doesn't work like that. And this is not about liking women and not like, no, a lot of you do not deserve to be liked. A lot of you are not likable. A lot of you are not likable people. Why the hell would I want to be around a woman that's overly aggressive and very disrespectful? Why would I like that energy? I don't want that around me. I want positive people, people that are soft and feminine. A woman that's soft and feminine, a woman that's flawless, that maintain decorum and is just as beautiful as ever, and into her old femininity and embrace it, and is always, absorbing that kind of energy, feminine energy around her. I don't want to be around a woman that's berating people, disrespecting people, violent, a person that just don't know themselves, don't have any self-respect or any conduct, and thinking that the money that they make from social media or from wherever or other illicit activities is going to take you through the world. As a little girl, I was told manners take you through the world. I know you are learning it the hard way, that you can have money and stores don't want your business. Shops don't want your business. Bars do not want your business. Entertainment venues do not want your business because you have no self-respect. You are going to create problems for other people who just come to enjoy themselves. Now, as I said before, what I know will happen with Miss Brittany is that every other venue that she goes to, whether it be Trelawney, Montego Bay, or Westmoreland, people are going to protect themselves. They are going to arm themselves and ready to protect and defend themselves because they are going to look out for the madness. They're going to look out for the loony bin style of behavior. You can't be going around and thinking that you can attack people and you can just say whatever and be salivating and spitting at people. You're talking and you're in people's face and you're spitting at them. You understand me? And come on, what the hell? People can get hepatitis from that. You don't look sane, you don't act sane, there's nothing, and people are glamorizing it. Oh, go Brittany, shake that and do that. Yeah, because you people are sick. The enablers behind these type of behavior are very problematic. I always say the people who direct porn are worse than the people who are in pornography. I always say the enablers behind certain behavior are worse than the people who are actually doing it. Because you people don't know right from wrong. You just enjoy seeing a disgraceful version of yourself. You enjoy seeing a nasty, low-life, degraded version of yourself, a subhuman version of yourself, a deplorable version of yourself. Human degradation, human manure version of yourself. What in that? What in what we've seen or what is being described by witnesses who were there? What in that? The police officers were there and they said the police had to drag her out. Statement done. That's clear and precise that she is the problem. Clear and precise. The law enforcement were there and they had to pull her out. And RTboss is asking why they didn't close the party or shut it down. Because they don't need to. They're not going to sacrifice the entire entertainment for one person, because one mad person, because they don't know who to conduct. You see, sane people will pick up when people are mad, and just remove them from the premises. You understand me? If I go to a restaurant to eat and somebody is there acting like a crazy individual, is the restaurant going to call security to escort them and close on the restaurant after that? No, unless other people's lives are in danger by someone else that's there. So they'll say, okay, you understand me? I've worked at bars and I've seen women come in there and get their ass beat by a man because what they go there and they think that they can be loud, disrespectful, they can fight a man, they can go up and physically assault a man, and he's just going to walk away and say that's a woman. No, he's going to protect himself because you are stepping into his energy. The negative side also of his energy, which is being overly aggressive. So you're stepping into that. So let's just educate people out there. I don't know what is wrong, why they are so. I need to stay off social media. I realize that because it's just not the energy for me. Because when I see these kind of things and I see the type of people who are on social media all day, every day, they are putting something out there to the media, and it's a sad version of black women, a very sad version of black women, and they're thinking it is cute. Someone out there is going to look into it and march and protest for you. No, you're discrediting your own self because it's showing that not only are you overly aggressive and extremely masculine, you also do not know right from wrong. It's like there's not much intelligence to you. This is discrediting the Camila Enriquez, as I always mentioned before. This is discrediting all the other females who are educated, who are intelligent, who are trying to beautify the imagery of black women, who are trying to make the black woman look sultry, look sexy, look feminine, look classy, look regal, look pronounced. You understand me? You people are discrediting it, and there's too many of you on social media. There are way too many of you on social media putting out that to the media and then thinking that there's some innocence to you when people should appreciate and accept you. No, they don't have to, and that's the reason the world don't. Because there are way too many of you with a big, loud mouth, big, loud, vulgar, nasty, overly aggressive, foul, disrespectful mouth. And you are marring, you are tainting, you are tarnishing, you are discrediting the pulchritude of black women. And it's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I think it's Jerome, the guy named, or Jermaine, was on the live, and he's saying that if it was him, he would, and she coming up in his face, he's telling you what he would do, because he's going to protect himself. Because you're going to walk out tomorrow and everybody's going to say, oh, it's a lady, leave her alone. And what you do tomorrow, you upload a video and you cyberbully the man and turn around and call him pussy, turn around and call him idiot man, turn around and call him this and call him that. He's not going to get a medal of honor for walking away. No, he's not. He's going to be shamed. He's going to be cyberbullied. You understand me? That's what's going to happen. We know the works of Jezebels. We know the work of evil women. We know the work of lower class women. Yeah, because they're class and hierarchy to this. So we ain't going to pretend here. We're not going to pretend. They're class and hierarchy to this. You understand me? We know the working. And I'm not seeking every man to support me. I'm not seeking support from the misogyny gallery. I'm not seeking support from the sexism gallery, from the male chauvinistic gallery. I'm not seeking your support. This message is not for you or for your support. This message is for people who believe and support the principles of individuals respecting themselves, whether they are a man or they're a woman. Principles of respecting yourself, especially in a public space, whether you are a man or you are a woman. Law enforcement was there. She said she lost her watch and her Casamigo. They stole it. According to her, why she didn't call the police? Why she didn't tell the police? So the police would took the mic and stop the music. You understand me? That's what would have happened. Move with security. I keep repeating it. When you do clownery, they always say the clown comes back. When you do these stupid things and think social media is real life, yeah. The GTA animated type of version of myself, the maniac version of myself, I can bring it into real life. I can do and say anything to anybody. I can assault people in real life and nothing's going to know. There are consequences for your actions. For those who, I don't know, they forgot the teachings of their own mother and father. There are consequences for your actions. So this is not a game of who is right and who is wrong. This is a game of self-respect. This is the game of self-respect and knowing yourself. Knowing yourself. Stand in your truth. Knowing yourself. Mental illness is not a joke. Mental illness is not a joke. And if it's a man of unsound mind and he's wielding a knife or he stabs someone, that person is going to defend themselves. Nobody's going to protest and say, oh, it's a madman, leave him alone. No, people are going to put him down. So Miss Brittany going out there and acting crazy like an animal, people will put you down like an animal. So which is it going to be? You have a decision to make right now. What's it going to be? Are you going to go out there and seek help? Is the people who are in your circle going to encourage you to seek help? Or they are going to continue to encourage the bad behavior online until you go somewhere else and you assault someone else? And it's going to be a very sad story. A very sad ending for you. This is high times. Nobody's laughing in real life. The clownery stops on social media. Nobody is laughing in real life. This is high times. So when you're going to do these kind of things and going out there thinking that there's no consequences, you got a wake-up call last night. You got a wake-up call. That's what I'm certain of. You got a wake-up call. You got a wake-up call. So you know what to do. And they're talking about you were supposed to be at Pier 1 or wherever. Had she been one of those places, maybe they'll throw her in the ocean. Because those patrons at Pier 1 is not joking. That's a mixed crowd. That's a mixed crowd. Those are not your family. That's a mixed crowd. There are people out there who are protecting their shoe. They're protecting their shoe. That's Pier 1 crowd for you. People are protecting their watch. People are protecting their hairstyle. People are protecting their very shoe that they have on. So you know what happens if you style it. You don't go around and you talking to people and up in people's face and disrespecting them. And then you're going to use alcohol as an excuse. And then you're going to use femininity because you have a vagina as an excuse because you're a biological woman as an excuse. No, there's an animal, the trait that's in you. And it's in the people that support you. Because I listen to the persons that were speaking, I'm assuming that they are women. Because they don't sound like women. They don't sound like women. They don't sound like men. They sound like something not of this world. And the stupidity that they're speaking of is because, they're with a bad man or because, So if she was with a bad man, and my question is, would that have green lighted her or give her a reason or give her an excuse to behave the way, to walk around and assault people, to walk around and disrespect people, thinking that there ain't going to be any consequences for it? You people need to wake the hell up. Wake the hell up. Come off social media. There's a real world exists out there, and it still do. Wake up. Wake up. That's all I have to say. Wake up. And for those who are encouraging bad behavior in Miss Brittany and not encouraging her to seek help, know that it's a possibility that her demise will be on your shoulder. That's all I have to say about it. She has a decision to make. She has a decision to make, a very serious one. What's it going to be? You're going to go left or you're going to go right? What's the decision? You make a decision. A serious decision needs to be made. Either you're going to go left or you're going to go right. That's all I have to say for it. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. May God bless you.